What's up, artists? Jay from Tattooing101.com here, and today we're talking about the top 3 mistakes all new artists need to avoid. Unfortunately, we see these mistakes every day, both in person and in line, so we're giving you a heads up here so you can make sure to avoid these critical mistakes. And mistake number 1 is jumping in the deep end too soon. Let's face it, your first few tattoos are gonna be terrible. Not one artist started out making great tattoos from day one. We see this mistake all the time, and it's when new artists try to tackle huge pieces on human skin without any experience. This leaves their customer, often friends and family in these cases, with this huge tattoo that they can't cover and can't touch up and will embarrass and haunt them for the rest of their careers. We teach our artists a natural progression from drawing, to painting, to tattooing on fake skin, and then finally real skin, but in a way that's easy to touch up and repair along the way. This way, in a few years when your skills have improved, you can look back on this work and still be proud of it because it's not some huge half-sleeve mess that's impossible to fix up. Now, mistake number 2 is rushing the relationship. I made a whole video about this topic by itself, so I won't go too deep into it here, but the basics are as follows. Number 1, if you just call up a shop or just stroll in and say, "Hey, y'all hiring apprentices?" the answer will always be no. Think about it like building any relationship. How can you see where they're coming from and provide value for that shop and for that artist first? Taking on an apprentice, if done correctly, is a full-time commitment. Just coming in to tidy the shop up and sweep the floor isn't equal to this person taking time out of their career to teach you a skill that will literally make you an income for the rest of your life. Plus, a lot of owners see it that if they take time out of their career to train you and you leave right away, they've effectively trained their competition. So how can you build a relationship and provide value first? How can you go above and beyond to show that you're serious and want to make this a full-time career? As I mentioned, I made a full video about this topic already, so if you want to go deeper on this topic, there's a link in the description below. But moving on, in this video, mistake number 3 we always see is artists who are just trying to wing it and make it up as they go along. Look, when you first learned to drive, you likely didn't hop into a Lamborghini and jump on the expressway at full speed, right? You likely had somebody explain how the car works, explain what everything in the car does, the gas and the brake, and then ideally they would start you out slowly with safety in mind. Ideally, you'd be in a confined space like a parking lot, then maybe advance onto a back alley or a back street somewhere, then maybe a public road, and then maybe eventually you're on the expressway. It's a systematic step-by-step process to get you where you want to be. Tattooing is the same way. You need somebody, or ideally a group of people, to be there to support you and correct any dangerous mistakes along the way as you slowly build up your confidence and your experience. Now, when I first started tattooing, I spent everything I had to travel the world, meet, and in some cases learn from the greatest minds in tattooing. Just to see that they were real people who plugged their tattoo machines in the same way that I did, right? And while I was there, I'd of course sneak in as many questions as I could and take them back and apply them to my own tattoo career. Now, that's likely not possible for everyone, but what is possible for you is to start building a support network of like-minded individuals. These are friends and artists who are a few steps ahead of where you want to be, and guys who can hold you and your work accountable and to a higher standard. This is the only way to successfully progress in the industry. And a shameless plug, this is exactly what Tattooing101.com was created for. We offer a growing education library of dozens of videos and worksheets that break down step by step everything you need to know about tattooing. We also include a live 24/7 community of artists that will help you along the way so you'll never be stuck or unsure of the next step in your career. Get instant answers and feedback on your work any time of day. On top of that, we also host live streams with artists from all around the world who come on and answer your questions so you don't have to drag your gear all over the world to learn from top artists like I did. If this speaks to you at all, you can learn more at Tattooing101.com or just click the link below this video. And if you don't want to join us, that's fine too. Good luck. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, think about creating something like this for yourself. And that is number 1, getting the right information. There's so much bad information online or in books and courses and all this stuff. There's so much bad and dangerous stuff out there. Just find the right stuff and apply it in your own career. And number 2 is a support network of like-minded friends and artists. These are people ideally a few steps ahead of where you want to be, people whose skills are on that next level that are going to keep you striving and pulling to be a little bit better yourself every day. And number 3 is a travel and tattoo budget. You want to travel the world and get tattooed by the best people in the industry. This is guys and girls whose styles you admire and people you want to see up close and in person. And the traveling part isn't just about tattooing. You're going to be exposed to cities and museums and art districts and all these kind of things. They're only going to expand your awareness and expand your own creative output that you can bring back into your own tattoos. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you can find us at Tattooing101.com. I will see you in the next video.